We go live now to Courtroom A in Camden, where the verdict on R.C. Coates is about to be announced. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
Yes, we have, Your Honour.
Would the defendant please rise? Mr. R.C. Coates, you, as presenter of MTV's Most Wanted, stand accused of the following grievous crimes against humanity in television. Presenting a crap television show that rots the collective mind of Europe, telling crap jokes, often with no punchline, continually using disturbing facial expressions as a lethal weapon, using childish sexual innuendo such as private parts and clean our souls for personal financial gain, openly flirting with attractive foreign students half your age, not having the requisite amount of hair deemed necessary for a youth television presenter, abusing members of your team to elevate your personal status, and finally, having absolutely no talent whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, how do you define the defendant? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
He's crap.
Yes! Thank you. I love you, Johnny. Yes! Thank you.
Most Wanted, sponsored by Motorola Paging.
How good it is to be a free man again. Thank you, thank you, thank you for finding me not guilty. Are you sure you've had long enough to look at the facts? You've only taken 20 minutes to deliberate, jury. You sure that's long enough?
Yeah.
Well, Nina, I'm an innocent man.
Go for a retrial.
No, don't know. You know I'm not an innocent man, though, Nina, don't you?
No, exactly.
Good evening to you at home. Yes, this is the tropical MTV's Most Wanted. Good evening to you, and a very good evening to the ladies and gentlemen of our jury tonight. May I remind you that you are free to do whatever you like, seeing as the trial of the century is, the farce of the century is now over. Enjoy yourselves, and good evening to you, and thank you for coming. Well done, Nina. And let's try that one again. Yes, it should have spontaneous applause, really, but it was sort of, thank you very much for coming. Well, we all bothered to come, really. Oh, Nina says clap. Yay! Very good evening to you at home. Let's start the show with some culture from Hella Hansen in Denmark, who sends us this little poem. Hello, Hella. Thank you very much. We've said goodbye to Georgia and Robbie, hopefully not because they were too sloppy. Instead, Nina is managing the floor with grace, but she still won't let us see her face. Idiot Phil is new on the set. I'm sure he sometimes must regret it. Shay Ray is crap, more or less. Bring back the bingo wall of death. And whatever happened to the goodie bag? Have you given it the sack? Private Parts is violent and cruel, and we love it when Pat handles his tool. Phone sex is something to look forward to. Do they tell the truth or would they lie to you? All in all, a wonderful show, and I'm very sad to see it go, but until then, get on with it. Thank you very much, Helen. Indeed. That's very nice, isn't it? Very nice. Now, do bear with me a couple of seconds because we mentioned something there about Shay Ray being mostly crap, and there is one new member of tonight's Club Bed, member of the jury, who agrees with that. Is there a 26-year-old female in Club Bed who says that Shay Ray is mostly crap? Don't worry, because I have her name on a bit of paper here somewhere. Nina?
Yes?
Can you ask Club Bed to fill in for a second? No, a bit more if you wouldn't mind. Oh, well, I can't find it. I'm sorry.
Proving your guilt.
I'm sure it was in the notes, Your Honour, but it's been planted, hasn't it, by that racist cameraman. Good evening, Andy Cam. We'll find the culprit later on, because believe it or not, there is a guilty member of Club Bed who's accused us of bringing you something more crap than usual, and we'll find out just who it is. Justice will be done here tonight, unlike in America. Allegedly, depending on how you feel and who you believe. Good evening, Andy. Have we done that bit already?
Yeah.
Hello, Curtis.
Hello.
Where's my PlayStation?
What PlayStation?
That one you took home on the weekend.
Oh, I didn't take it home on
You did, you took it home to play with it.
Guilty!
You are guilty!
Pin this one on me!
I can't pin it. No, I can't pin it on you. You're right. I couldn't pin it on him, so how am I going to pin it on you? All the facts are there, but that doesn't seem to make any difference anymore, Curtis. Allegedly. It's a welcome return to the man who single-handedly asked the British government to build the tunnel to facilitate his drug smuggling. It's Craig! Hey, are you not guilty now?
Not guilty!
You're not guilty either, Craig.
I've never touched the stuff.
You never touched the stuff.
Said it.
Don't the facts mean anything anymore? Oh, well. Who else is here? Edie. Good evening, Phil.
How are you, Rick?
Where's your Edie, mate?
Not guilty.
You're not guilty of... he's not guilty either. Is anyone guilty here tonight?
I am.
You're guilty as sin, Nina.
Everything.
And I love you for it. Good evening,
Hello.
little guilty girl. By the way, have you brought your handcuffs with you today? Because I'd like to be guilty again and chain them.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Great,
Anytime.
okay. Now, of course, also featuring tonight in the cast of thousands is You at Home, and we're nothing without you, so please do send us your opinions, your faxes, your telephone calls, whatever you'd like to do. We're waiting here for your input in our output. Here are the numbers to fax and phone. BTB, I
Good
believe.
evening. To telephone, dial your international code, then
4,
4,
1,
7, 1, 2, 8,
4,
0,
4,
0, 4.
if, like me, you have a fax, dial your international code, then
4, 4, 1,
7,
1,
2, 8,
4.
0.
5, 0, 5.
That was very funny, Andy. So there we go, there's the number. Those are the numbers to fax and phone. Now, there's one important thing we forgot to mention, and we better do it, Nina, because we might have a riot on our hands if we don't mention him. It's a very good evening to the only 360 degrees 4-inch cameraman working. It's Lincoln. Hello, Lincoln. Where have you been, Lincoln? Have you been over in America, standing outside the court with placards? You haven't been here for a while. It's been supporting the brother. Thought he might. Also on tonight's show, let's not mention that anymore. Also on tonight's show, we'll be bringing you the very first and exclusive to this station, Stars and Bras. Believe it or not, people in their underwear everywhere with famous people. That's happening tonight. Also, we'll be taking a close look at your private parts, which someone in my audience guilty list, Nina, has also been rude about it, saying private parts is a sad rip-off of Clean Our Souls. Who said that? Nina, there's the guilty, Lincoln. She's guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
How can we rip off our own idea?
Yeah, excuse, what's your name? Sabina. Hello, Sabina. I think I've flown on you to Belgium. Sabina, so you think we're guilty of ripping off ourselves? But Sabina, we thought the idea had gone far enough, and so we invented a new one. It's just a little copy, but it's a
It's not a new one, is it?
No,
Yeah.
it is. It's new. It doesn't involve lovers. It involves friends.
Well, yeah, but you love your friends, so it's basically the same thing. You know, it's not as much fun if you destroy something.
Have you got any facts to back you up on this?
Well, the first one, I think he just gave in. I must admit, I've only seen 2 of them. You know, your private parts.
Well, there you go. She's only seen 2 of my private parts now. And I'm not guilty, Sabine.
I mean, I don't want to see any more.
Thank you, Phil. Lack of evidence in my private parts, apparently. What would you know, Phil?
Guilty.
Eh? I am not guilty of any of the above charges. Anyway, I have all the proof here in my hand. And I'll be having the proof in my hand later on tonight. But that's another story. So let's go where we've never been before. We've never met this young lady before. We're very glad to welcome her in the studio. She's sexy, she's soulful, and is there another S I can find?
Saucy.
Thank you, Curtis. She's sexy, she's soulful, and no, saucy is almost the same as sexy, Curtis. Quick, can you come up with another one?
Guilty.
And gorgeous. Thanks, Lincoln. There you go. All right, she's sexy. She's sassy.
Yeah. What does sassy mean?
Do you know, I often wonder what it will be like to do a TV show on my own.
Rubbish.
Yeah, probably. She's sexy, she's sassy, and she's super talented and soulful, and she is Lisa Moorish. Here she is, and as you know, the song is a song by George Michael. And there were rumours around the studio today that George Michael... Say no more. He hasn't turned up yet, but we're hoping he will at some point. That's the rumour anyway. So George, if you're watching at home, come on in. Come on down, George. All right, but no, we're quite happy with Lisa on her own. All right, Nina, let's see if there's loads of birthday faxes today, so we'll read them all out later. Here's more proof of our innocence that the show is indeed crap, and it's the crappiest show on TV, so there we go, rest my case. Thank you very much. That doesn't, it's anonymous there, but thank you for that. And Christina is very happy. She faxes us from Germany saying, here's some fashion news. We've heard about this one before. The Wonder Bra for men has finally arrived in Germany. Apparently, there's a few German men in the audience tonight, and they seem to laugh knowingly. Are they wearing any? They're Italian. I know. Apparently, the Wonder Bra for men are pants which push up girl's best friend. So there's no need for men to put socks in their pants. Christina, there is never a need for this man to put a sock in his pants. Let me tell you that.
You put it in your mouth.
Have a little laugh, Curtis. Go on. I'm leaving in 10 weeks, you know. Because people like you, they've driven me. You'll miss me when I'm gone, Curtis. He's having a good laugh at his own joke. It was a good one, though. Anyway, there's no need for men to put socks in their pants. Little Willie will always look good, huge and ready. It says here.
He's not that big.
No, how do you know?
He's only a short guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
Believe me, it's not a joke. They really sell such pants in Germany. I saw it on TV. It must be true then, Christina. Well, there we go. So if you're in Germany, please do send us some. Yeah. For Curtis and such like. Now, talking of culture, as we have been since the 15 or 14 minutes we've been on air tonight, live from London, where, as we've just announced, we are not guilty. So there's no question of a retrial and no more discussion on that. Let's get on the phone to you at home to have some more deep culture on the show, because we know what you're doing. We know that 2 people right at this moment are attempting to make love in the kitchen of their home. Don't we? How do we know? Because one of them told us, phoned us up, the pervert, and said, here, I'll be making love with my girlfriend at 9:14 tonight in the kitchen. So we said, you pervert, give us a number, give us a number. So here we go. And as you know the rules by now, a goodie bag up for offer if the person who we asked the question, what were you doing, answers the truth. Mind you, what is the truth these days, Curtis?
I don't know.
Remember when I asked him the question, he has to tell me the truth. And they're not watching because they're in the kitchen at the moment. Making love. We normally make cakes in the kitchen, don't we? Obviously, they're still busy at the moment. If it was me, I would have got up and answered the phone. It would have given me an excuse. No.
Maybe you got it stuck in the kitchen tap.
Hello?
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 Who's this?
This is Ray Cokes of MTV's Most Wanted, live from London.
Oh, hello, Ray.
Hello, Keith. Is this Keith Sparks?
That's right, yeah.
Hello, Keith.
Hi.
Sorry to bother you. Have you just run in? You seem a bit out of breath.
I'm all right.
You sound a bit out of breath. Have we just caught you doing something, or you just run in? Have you just been on your bicycle round the block?
I've been doing some exercises.
Been doing some exercises, Keith?
Yeah.
What kind of exercises? Press-ups, push-ups?
Yeah, push-ups.
Push-ups?
Yeah.
With a few sit-ups?
Yeah. How do you know?
I don't know. What exactly were you doing, and where were you doing it?
Well, I was doing it in the kitchen.
Doing it in the kitchen? What, your push-ups and sit-ups?
Well, I was actually making love, Ray.
He was making... Hang on a minute. Now, Keith, as far as we know, there is no one with you at the moment. We can't hear anyone in the background, so were you making love with yourself?
No, my wife is around.
You've just lost track of her, have you?
She's just right next to me now.
She's sitting right next to you? Does she have any clothes on, Keith?
Well, we're both quite naked.
Naked? In the kitchen, I believe.
Yeah, well, yes. How do you know?
Well, we've had a few complaints from next door, actually.
What?
From the next door neighbours.
Really?
Yes, we set up the next door neighbours with their video camera to film you through your kitchen window.
Oh, my God. There's a blind.
Yes, but, well, no, Keith, actually, we haven't at all, really.
Oh, God for that.
It's worse than that.
What?
Your wife
Yes.
asked us to install a video camera in the washing machine.
Really?
Yes, Keith. He's got to have a look.
Can't see one, Ray. Come on.
No, you can't see one. Let me tell you the story, Keith. Quite unannounced to us, and we had no idea. Your lovely wife phoned us up the other day and said, it's a miracle. I'll be making love with my husband next Tuesday evening at 9:14 in the kitchen. Would you like to phone him up?
My God. It's not my birthday, is it? No.
Isn't it? When was the last time it was your birthday, Keith?
Well,
don't worry, I understand. Married couples and everything. Now, Keith, the problem is, with our phone sex line, normally, within the 20 seconds, people are supposed to tell us the truth, what they were actually up to.
Ah.
You, I'm afraid, didn't quite manage it in 20 seconds.
Oh.
Unlike most things, Keith. But I think we're only being unfair to you because you were quite out of breath. You couldn't get the words out. I think you should have a goodie bag anyway. For being honest with us. You had absolutely no idea we were going to phone you up, did you?
No.
What happened at 9:12? Just take us through the, if you wouldn't mind, Keith. Just take us through what happened. Were you making yourself a tea, getting a beer from the fridge or something?
Well, I was doing the washing up, actually.
Doing the washing up? Very romantic. And then what happened? Your wife walked in?
Well, she came from behind, you see.
Did she?
Yeah.
Now, how does that work? Hang on.
Surprised me, you see.
Isn't it supposed to be the other way around now? No. She came from behind, surprised you, and said, my darling, let's get it on here in the kitchen.
Words to that effect, you know.
And you weren't suspicious at all?
No. Well, I thought, what's she after?
Ah, yeah, what's she after? You didn't say, not now, dear, my hands are in soapy water.
Well, you can't do that, can you?
No. Can't you? No. Oh, blast. Oh, well, did you have rubber gloves on, by the way?
Well, I did, actually.
Ah, I can see why she chose the kitchen. Now, Keith, if you don't mind, there's only 100 million Europeans listening in. Is it a place of choice, the kitchen, for making love, do you think?
Well, the floor's a bit hard, you know. Tiles are a bit cold on the bare
Bit cold on the bare bottom, yeah. And are you bare at the moment?
Well, nearly, you know.
So you didn't
Got
quite...
trousers round my ankles.
And how's your wife at the moment? How is she?
Well, she looks, she's rather bright red.
Bright red.
Yeah.
We better not talk to her then. Does it often happen, coitus interruptus?
No, Ray.
No. Do you normally answer the phone? Did she insist that you answered the phone?
Well, yes, she did, yes.
Did you sort of try and persuade her, no, I can't be bothered, I can't be bothered?
No, I was going to leave it, yeah. Definitely.
You're going to leave the phone. Well, we hope we haven't spoilt something for you, Keith. And we hope it won't be too long before the same thing happens again.
Hopefully.
I think it might happen rather more quickly than you thought, Keith. Maybe when we play this lovely, sexy video for you.
Oh, hope it's something I like.
I don't know, but your wife has requested it, and she said it's certainly going to get her going.
Oh. As long as it works, Ray.
So here is the latest single from Simply Red. Old Fairground, Nina. Let's have a look at that. Just a second, Keith. It's not Old Fairground, is it?
That's what it says, Old Fairground.
Isn't it just Fairground, the name of the single?
I've got Old Fairground written here.
I think it's just Fairground, Nina.
Not my fault.
You're guilty.
Keith?
Yep.
We'll let you get back to it. Thank you very much for sharing.
Get on with it.
Exactly. Get on with it, Keith.
Well, I've been told to get on with it.
Well, do your best, and we'll send you a goodie bag as soon as we can. Thank you very much for sharing your most intimate secrets with us.
That's all right.
Bye-bye, Keith.
Bye, Ray. Bye, Nina.
Bye.
Oh, Nina, I think he's thinking of you during this intimate moment. That's wrong, Keith. Think of your wife, and thank you for sharing phone sex with us. Let's hear the video. Old Fairground, is it, Nina? Here we go. Old Fairground from Simply Red.
You gotta ray with it, you gotta take your time, you gotta say what you say, don't let anybody get in your way, 'cause it's all too much for me to take.
Hey! Naked Flesh. Our first Naked Flesh on the show. More Naked Flesh later from... You all right, Craig? Craig's Naked Flesh. And just before that, another glaring showbiz tribute from my friend Lisa, who you'll meet in just a couple of seconds. We've been... someone is backing Sabina up, saying that Private Part is just a poor rip-off of Clean Our Souls. And she says, you're a smart man, so you should think of something new. And then she says, by the way, get Boyzone on the show. I rest my case, eh? I rest my case. Sabina, you've had enough of our show now already. Coming in here. We're not guilty, are we, Andy?
We're not guilty.
And by the way, that just reminds me of something. Unfortunately, I've noticed that you haven't updated our nutter, mad, silence of the limbs type place, eh?
Well, no, because he let off
No,
one, didn't he?
because look, there's one person who's in here who is definitely a mad nutter and has committed the crime of the century, and the other one, well, is Jacques Chirac. The other one is Jacques Chirac. No, this one, of course, is not guilty, Your Honour. Is he, Nina?
No.
Not guilty, club bed, is he? No. It's been proven beyond a reasonable doubt. But of course, this man is still guilty of the crime of the century, Nutter Chirac, and he'll stay in there until he stops blowing up nuclear bombs in the Pacific. Did you see the pictures of the latest one?
No. Not a well man.
Appalling. I mean, unbelievable. So he'll be in there. I bet that'll scare him, Nina. That'll make him stop. Mr. Chirac, you're going to be ridiculed on this show forever unless you stop.
Fate worse than death.
That's the power of my TV show, Chirac. Oh, it's a pity we're not on in America, isn't it? Imagine what fun we could have had with the case. Anyway, Dawn writes in from Lymington, Hampshire. Hello, Dawn. I remember you. I reckon you are guilty. Nothing personal, Andy.
Oh, okay.
Good God, Andy Cam spoke. Hey! No, club bed aren't sure tonight whether they should clap, laugh or go home. And stay down the pub would have been a better idea, I think most of them are thinking. I reckon you were guilty, says Dawn, but not of the charge in question, Nina. You are guilty of being... Oh, I can't read that out.
You can.
I can't.
Come on, it's good.
It says you're guilty of being... I can't read it, Nina. You realise. Pathetic, you know.
Being guilty of being sexy, suave, sophisticated, and supremely handsome.
Sexy, aren't I?
Yeah.
Do you find me? I'm
I
really
would gladly
sexy.
give you 20 lashes with my leather whip.
Will you, Nina?
No, I didn't say that.
Didn't you? You just said it.
Yeah.
Well, I rest my case, Your Honour. She said, I will gladly give you 20 lashings with my whip. Did she say it or not, Andy Cam?
Not guilty.
It's fixed, this trial, you know. Justice has never seemed to be done anymore. This programme has always been a bit of a trial, I'm sure, for you at home. We're sorry, we're about to make...
An error, you still don't get it right.
Nina, do me a favour.
Yes.
Whenever Kurt... Can you sort of floor manage Curtis out of the show?
That's fine, yeah.
Also, make sure that whenever Curtis makes one of his incredibly funny jokes, make sure that Club Bed don't applaud or laugh.
Yeah, right. You've got that. Don't clap at Curtis.
It's time now for the best part of the show. Are Club Bed actually here tonight, do you think? No, we just edited them in. They're not really in the same studio as us, you know. It's time now to bring you some fantastic music. It's...
Go!
Curtis.
Go!
Curtis, shut up.
Okay.
Very
sorry.
good floor management team, Nina.
Yeah.
Go!
It's time to... Don't
Yes,
do that, because I
salute.
keep seeing myself in the back of this mirror and it's horrible.
Ah!
Andy Cam, it's time to meet the... Pat's having a good time. Band. Yes, and here we go. The lovely, sultry, salubrious and sassy Lisa Morris. At 16, she left school, joined a rock band, but being a soul girl at the heart, she decided on another musical direction. A recording deal soon followed, and most notably, she achieved what the most powerful men in the business couldn't. She got George Michael to record again. And here she is tonight with her latest single, the version of George's song, I'm Your Man. Please welcome Lisa Morris! Evening, Lisa.
Evening.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm a bit tired, actually, but...
Darling, you
you're...
don't look it.
Don't I? It's makeup. As far as I'm concerned, Lisa, you are guilty as charged. Sassy, soulful and sexy. How do you plead?
Guilty.
She's guilty. And I'm very glad to say that, quickly, before Lisa does her great song, I'm glad to say that George Michael has, in fact, joined Lisa on guitar. In the back. Hello, George.
What, right?
Your accent's changed a bit, George.
Here.
He doesn't want to be recognised, but it is, in fact, George on guitar. We're very happy to have you with us. And you're going to be surprised at how much big music this small band makes. So, turn your telly up and give it up for the lovely, sassy, salubrious and scintillatingly sexy and talented Lisa Moorish. And I'm your man.
Oh baby, 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 I'm your man. I'm your man. Do it right now. Oh baby, 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 I'm your man. I'm your man. Do it right now. I'm your man. I'm your man. Oh baby, 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 I'm your man. Call me good. Call me bad, call me anything you want to, baby. But I know that you're sad, and I know I'll make you happy with the one thing that you never had, baby. I'm your man. I don't you know who I am, baby? I'm your man. Yeah, ooh yeah, you bet you're gonna do it right. take you on and make you up, and they tell me it's a crime. Everybody knows where the good people go, but where we're going, baby, ain't no such word as no baby. I'm your man. I don't you know who I am, baby? I'm your man. Yeah, ooh yeah, you bet. You're gonna do it right, right, do it with me. Yeah. You're gonna do it right, right, do it with me. You're gonna do it right, do it with me. You're gonna do it right, right. First class information, sexual inspiration, with some stimulation. Ooh, you can do it right, baby. I'm your man. I don't you know who I am, baby? I'm your man. Hey yeah, ooh yeah, you bet. You're gonna do it right, right. And you're gonna do it right, right. Do it with me, yeah. You're gonna do it right. And you're gonna do it right. And you're gonna do 'cause I'll be your boy. I'll be your man. I'll be the one who understands. You're gonna do I'll be your first, and I'll be your last. You're gonna do I'll be the only one you ever ask. You're gonna do it right, right. Do it with me. You're gonna do it right. Do it with me. You're gonna do it right now. With me. You're gonna do it right. If you're gonna do it right. If you're gonna do it right. Thank you.
There's people running around everywhere in the studio. There's people running all over the place. Lincoln, there's people running all over the place. Curtis, you'd be more responsible. You've got a very responsible job as a cable holder, and it's all we ask you to do, and you run around.
Is that your key?
We better leave it there, it's evidence. The key was found there, Your Honour.
Thank you very much.
It's the key
You're
to
obstructing...
It's the key to my heart.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we've had some live...
Doesn't work, Nina.
We've had some live music, Curtis. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had some live music from Lisa. It was very good. Stood here, and let me tell you, she was singing a song called I'm Your Man.
Ray?
It's okay, Andy Cam, I'm in my light now. Lisa was singing a song called I'm Your Man. Let me tell you, most absolutely, definitely, Lisa is not a man. Andy Cam?
Yeah.
From where I was sitting, it looked like you were enjoying your job.
Might have been.
You were on Lisa Cam, weren't you?
I was.
And not Lincoln.
Hey, I was there some of the time.
Lincoln, you were not filming Lisa, were you?
I was.
Where were you on the night of the 12th?
Not guilty. Wasn't me, Your Honour. It's because I'm black, that's what it is.
Look, we're not going to have riots, are we?
If we carry on, we will. I'll talk to the brothers on the street.
I'm with the brothers on the street.
No,
you
you're
know.
not.
Yes, I am.
You're
actually.
not a brother.
They all say to me, you're that bloke off MTV.
Let's bundle.
Spreading friendship. That's me and Link.
Love you.
Love you too. Would you mind exciting Club Bed a little bit? Because they seem a bit sort of sleepy.
You reckon? All right, then I'll give it
Just
a
do your
shot.
normal.
All right.
All right, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm
All right.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I'm all right?
Yeah. Club bed, I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Lincoln. Off you go, Link. No, it doesn't seem to be working, Lincoln. It's not working.
I'll pull my trousers down in a minute.
Pull your trousers down a minute. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. That always works for me. Right. I've told Nina not to put this red button anywhere near this nutter. Nina, will you please take the red button away?
Sorry.
Might be a bit heavy for you, your little hands.
No, don't drop it.
Don't drop it! Okay, time now to get on the phone to you at home, but let's have a look at a few of the faxes. So this is a fax message from Mr. A. Rawlings. Good evening, Mr. Rawlings. You say, what a brilliant opening, the best yet. Must have been watching something else, I think.
Definitely.
Are you sure you were watching the same show as we were? Didn't you notice how Wicked Will messed up our well-rehearsed, scripted event? I'm not like me, I never mess up anything. Okay, more Lisa Moorish later on, I'm glad to say. And also, especially on tonight's show, we'll have a wonderful special surprise for you towards the end of the show. So don't go away. It's not really, just to keep people tuned in. Yeah, special mystery surprise guest and money giveaway tonight on the show. We'll be giving away £10,000, so please do stay tuned. In the meantime, it's time to take a look at this girl, Sabina's. Lincoln? You remember Sabina?
Yeah.
This is Sabina from Germany. This is her favourite part of the show. She voted for it. She's guilty as charged, Your Honour. It's time to take a close look at your cheap rip-off of Clean Our Souls, Private Parts. Okay, Lincoln, you can put it away now. Seems to have worked. Whenever we get a club dead in here, Lincoln just go whoop, and they'll go, hey! It's fantastic. It works every time. Thank you, Lincoln. You do a service for all of us men. Lincoln services all of us men. Doesn't he? No, Andy, I'm sorry, you're not talking to me today. Okay, sorry, I seem a bit not very lucid today, but I'm a bit...
You're fine.
Okay. Right, it's time to take a close look at your private parts, where we ask you, in a totally original, fantastic new idea, to send in something that you hate from your best friend or someone you live with or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and it has to be something that they love, and no matter how many times you say to them, but this is horrible, Curtis, they won't throw it away.
Do you live with Curtis? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Not guilty. And well, Curtis, what do you mean you want to know if I live with you? You knew if I live with you or not, wouldn't you?
No.
They don't give young people brains anymore.
Hey?
Nothing. Let's get on the phone. Let's get on the phone to you at home. Nothing. Don't you start. I'll talk to my brother Lincoln. He'll be on you. We are going to speak to someone now. Will you shut up, Nina? Will you floor manage people? Yes. Right. Okay. Sorry about the chaos in the studio tonight, and us with a sexy, salubrious woman in the studio, Nina. What do you think she's making of us? Right.
She probably thinks we're crap.
Yeah, she probably does, Curtis. We are crap, but we know that.
Okay.
Right. Let's speak to the person who answers this.
Hello?
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 Ray?
Angelica?
Yeah? No, can't believe it. It's you.
You can't?
Right. Yeah?
It's me.
Yeah?
How are you?
Yeah. Oh, fine, thanks.
So, do you know why I'm ringing you up tonight?
I think so, yeah.
Do you?
Someone sent something for your private parts.
Hey! Someone sent something in for my private parts.
Yeah.
Do you know who that might be? Who sent something in of yours for my private parts?
Oh, yeah, my friend Eva. Maybe.
Your so-called
yes,
friend.
my so-called friend. Yes, it's true.
So she sent her. What's her name again? Eva.
Yeah.
Eva has sent us in something.
Yeah.
Angelica, something that you love and she hates. Do you have any idea what it might be?
No, actually not. I hope it's not your book.
My book?
No, and I hope it's not your single.
My single?
No, And your
No.
autograph is still on my wall. That's okay.
My autograph on the wall.
And
It's worse than all of those things.
no.
No. It's something I have under the desk.
Yeah?
Something small.
Something small.
Blast. Well, not immediately under the desk, quite far under the desk. There's something very small that I want to expose to you now. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
It's this!
Oh no! No! Oh no! Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I see it.
This is horrible, Angelica.
No, it's not.
It's a little birthday cake,
Yeah.
and if you shake it, there's little snowflakes falling down over the birthday candles.
Yeah. That's not horrible.
It's pretty horrible, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Okay, this is what I've noticed. There's even something worse. There's little hearts in it and little musical notes.
Oh.
Andy Cam,
Oh.
stop zooming into globe things like that all the time. Here is what Eva had to say. I'm sorry, I don't know where I am tonight. Hello, Angelica.
Hello.
Have I spoken to you before? Oh, yes, I remember where I am. Here's what Eva had to say. For God's sake, Will. Here's what Eva had to say about your horrible private part.
Yeah, okay.
She's just calling me OJ all the time. I'm not guilty.
No, you're not. Oh, yeah.
First of all, congratulations on the new parts of the show. Says Eva, I'd like to point it out to cynical unbelievers like Sabine from Germany that private parts is a great... Well, sort of. It's great. Oh, it grates on the brain. I am. This awful little thing, I don't know the English word for it. Neither do we.
We don't make things like that in England.
No, it's the sort of things you buy for your girlfriend, isn't it? Well, Nina, you don't buy anything for your girlfriend. She's just your sex slave.
That's true.
No. Oh, sorry, Nina. This belongs to my friend Angelica. She's a nice girl, a very nice girl, but she has one big fault. She collects these awful balls, and every time I visit her, I have to look at them.
That's true, yeah.
She has about 20 of them, and they're all ugly, says your friend Eva. But this one is definitely the worst one of her whole collection. When I saw the fantastic, brilliant new idea, private parts, on Most Wanted, I thought that's the only way to get rid of it. So I crept into her bedroom late one night and took it away. Sounds like me, Nina, doesn't it? I crept into your bedroom late one night and took something away, didn't I? Hey, long time ago, Ning, last weekend. Please, Ray, take it to Pathetic Pat and do with it what you like. This is your friend, Eva, Angelica. She says smash it, burn it, blow it up.
Oh, no.
Or whatever you want to do. Now, Angelica, here is the moment of truth. If you loved your friend, Eva, and you wanted to get close to her, you had no idea that these things were coming between you two. And so your friendship can't evolve into the beautiful thing that it should be, because she's always, just when you're becoming close friends, she looks down and sees these balls and there's...
Okay.
So-
Take it to Pathetic Pat. Okay.
But hang on a minute,
Yeah.
Angelica. Let me... She's taking all the fun out of it, Lincoln. Let me just remind you, if you let us post this to Pat, instead of sending it right back, we, in exchange, will give you a Most Wanted bed set, including duvet cover, cotton sheets and pillowcases, so you can make love on us. What do you think, Angelica? Some sheets in exchange for this, or do you really want to keep this? Now, this has to be your choice, because you think it's lovely. Did someone buy it for you?
Yeah.
Did they? Who was that person?
A friend of mine, another friend.
A boyfriend?
Yeah.
Is he still your boyfriend?
No.
So, bit like Clean Our Souls, this, Sabine, really, isn't it, this whole thing? So it's just a memory to you now, Angelica. Shall I post it to Pat or send it right back?
Okay, post it to Pat.
Post it to Pat! Hey! Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
So goodbye, Sabine. Great idea, this, isn't it?
Exciting and new.
Fantastic and new idea. How do they get in, Lincoln? Come with us, Sabine. Oh, not you. Don't you come, Sabine. No. Oh, sorry, Lincoln. Are you coming?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's go out here, and we have to avoid all these obstacles that Curtis has placed in our way. And Angelica.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, lovely, lovely weather out here. It's a tropical weather. Now, Angelica.
Yeah.
Here is your little ball. Here is a target. I'm going to place it on the target and give it the biggest shake-up of its life, okay?
Okay.
Would you like to say a few final words to your little ball?
Bye-bye.
Zoom into the thing, Lincoln. Oh, Ben,
got it.
Greg's got it. Do you want to say any more words, Angelica?
No, no.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's go and find something huge to drop on it. Lincoln, unfortunately, we can't drop you. It's your valued cameraman. But you are huge, though. And we could... Yeah, stop it. Yeah. Ah. Angelica, what we need is something like a fridge. A big fridge, because there's sort of snow in it, and there's the connection. And here's Pathetic Pat. And Pathetic Pat's fridge from his little flat. It's lovely of you, Pat, to sacrifice your fridge for us. You don't mind. Angelica, he doesn't really mind because I've looked in the fridge and he doesn't have much food in it. Let's have a quick look. It's a pretty pathetic fridge, Pat. Let's have a look what's in Pat's. Oh, God, that's...
It's pathetic.
Is that something that happened after you went to the pub last night? Oh, so is it?
Recycling is food.
And some peas. It's really horrible. And a bit of... What are you saving this little bit of tomato soup for? No? Put it in your pocket? Hey? What are you saving it for? Put it on your head? Oh, that's what he's saving it for. Looks stupid, Pat, you know. You should never have saved it for that. Do you mind if we just use your fridge for a bit? He doesn't mind, Angelica. Okay. Look, oh, Lincoln, can you see this? He's got pathetic fridge magnets, look. These are pathetic, Pat. Look at this pathetic teddy bear. Mr. Grump and everything. You're pathetic. Okay. Right, now, Angelica.
Yeah.
I know I don't look much, but I'm pretty tough, and I reckon I can pick this fridge up and drop it on your snow thing. Pat, you don't need it, obviously. You don't need it.
Go on, Ray, you can do it.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, Pat, I'm just going to drop it down here, Pat. Nothing will happen. Look, you never have anyone round to dinner. There's nothing in your fridge. You don't need it. I'll tell you what, I'll save you your little yellow magnet, okay? On your little grommet. Right. And they're sticking to you, Pat. Your magnetic charm. That's what it is. Right, we're going to have a countdown from 3. Pat, could you give us a countdown from 3? 3, 2, 1. Well done, Pat. And here we go, Angelica. Let's... Whoa! Yes, it's... Angelica is completely destroyed, and so is your fridge, Pat. Oh, stop it, you pathetic man. Look at him with his little fashionable Mohican orange haircut. Stupid man. Angelica?
Yeah.
Do you feel better now? Your friend Eva does. Let's have a close look at a slow-motion replay of Pathetic Pat's fridge and your balls mixing and becoming one. And it's dropping, and look at that, Pat. Doesn't that look wonderful? Your fridge. And look at that, Pat. I think Pat likes it, Angelica. Now, just to rub salt in the wound, Angelica, here's a video that your friend Eva loves and you hate. Don't you just love being on this show, eh? Pat, is there anything else we could take from your house tomorrow? What about your TV? No? You shot... Stop it! You did it deliberately, aren't you? I'm sorry about the unscripted bit about the tomato. That's all right? Okay. Thanks, Angelica. Hey? Stay where? I'm in here, Neil. I'm coming in. I'm coming out.
Here he is!
Am I late?
Found him.
Am I late?
Just a bit.
Sorry. Sorry about that, Lincoln.
Sorry, mate.
Thank you very much, Simon. What's happened? Nina, what are they clapping for? What's happened? I've been found not guilty! I did it, you know. But I'm not guilty.
For Curtis on the desk, actually.
There's a notice for Curtis on the desk. Hello, you're watching MTV's Most Wanted. Sorry, Angelica. It was Wicked Will's idea, and not mine at all. There was too much of you on Friday, and there's too much of you today. So calm down, says Gregory from Moscow, Curtis. So there you go, okay?
All right, I'll be quiet now.
You're quiet now?
Right.
Right, okay. Is club bed okay, Nina? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, good, fine. We've got another new idea. Hang on a second.
Oh, sorry, it's yours.
Oh,
Sweetie.
yeah. Ah, thanks. What is it, eh?
I don't know, it's a
Breast
sweetie.
Ah! Do you know how much these cost in Harley Street? No, I mean, do you know how much...
Quality Street.
What? I can't... Hang on a minute, Curtis. I can't do the show and do that as well. Does Lisa...
You're not supposed to read that
Not to read that one. No, because it's a bit naughty about our sexy Lisa, wasn't it, Nina? And we know she's a sexy girl. We've seen her. We saw it.
Calm. Calm on the floor.
Right, calmer. And time now for some good calmer.
Calm mechanic.
Thank God this is the last series, Curtis. People are starting to notice. Good God, this show's crap. It's time for a new idea as voted by our resident critic, Sabine from Germany. She won't like this one either. Because, Sabine, this idea is a poor, sad rip-off of Underwear Everywhere. Okay? It's called Stars and Bras. Is there a jingle for it? No. No, we haven't got the budget. But we've got a title. It's called Stars and Bras, and basically, you've really hurt my lip. Basically, what we asked you last series was to send in photos of yourself in your underwear everywhere in front of a famous monument so that we could, well, let's face it, so that we could have a look at you in your underwear in the office. But this time round, we decided to improve it and ask you to take get down to your underwear with a famous person. And if you did that, we would send you a goodie bag if it was a very famous person and a T-shirt if it was only an associated famous person like Curtis or someone. Okay? Or local accordion player, someone like that. So tonight, for the very first Stars and Bras, it's a man, and his name is Robbie from... You leave poor OJ, don't you think he's been persecuted enough, Curtis?
Sorry.
Neither do I. No, eh?
Hey?
In the bin. It's it's nothing to do with colour, Lincoln.
Kalinka.
Right, have a white right in here in a minute. I'll tell you how we go. Right. Nina, can we just excuse me for you at home? Sorry to keep ignoring you all the time. But Nina, are we phoning up Robbie? We don't know if he's in. He's at a concert. Okay. Okay, here is Robbie from Germany. I'll show you. Basically, he sent in 3 facts about his underwear and 3 facts about the famous person.
Can I have a chewing gum, please? Lincoln?
This is the very first time we have featured Stars and Bras, and this is perfect because this is exactly what we want. Here is Robbie from Germany in his underwear everywhere with Andy from Therapy. Reaction from Club Bed, please, Nina. You're trying.
I can't raise the
Nina went, woo! And it still didn't work. Okay, this is Robbie from Germany. 3 facts about the star. His name is Andy Cairns, and he's the front man of Therapy. That was the day after the video shoot for the new single and Andy's birthday. Fact number 3, I think he was a little drunk. I think he's often a little drunk, is our Andy. Take a look at his face, says Robbie. Is that a bit of a giveaway? He's not guilty. He's not guilty, he's just smiling nicely. 3 facts about my boxer shorts. They cost about £5 at H&M. Everyone seems to buy their Is it S&M, Nina, or H&M?
I think that's H&M.
H&M. Okay. Nina, do you find those boxer shorts remotely sexy?
Not really, no, sorry.
Okay, fine.
Too much of them.
Too much of them?
Yeah.
I love my boxer shorts, says Robbie, and I wash them really often. Thank you, Robbie. And fact number 3, I wear them a lot at concerts, including a few times when I've been to see Therapy. What a weird, sort of funny story. You wore them going to see Therapy, and there you showed them to the lead singer of Therapy. So, basically, girls and boys, we're offering goodie bags for the best stars and bras. If you've got clean underwear and you'd like to expose it in front of a famous person like our Robbie from Germany, write in to the normal address, read out tonight perhaps by Curtis, because you don't seem to be enough on the show recently, Curtis. Would you mind reading the address out?
Okay.
Okay. Oh, we're trying Robbie on the phone, so be quick.
MTV's Most Wanted, PO Box 1384, London, NW1, 8, England.
Now, hello? Robbie? Is this Robbie?
Yeah.
Hello, Robbie?
Hi.
I can't hear you.
But I hear you.
Hello, Robbie.
Hi.
Is this the Robbie?
Yes.
Exposed. Brilliant, Robbie. Thank you very much for doing it. Tell us the story of how you went to the Berliner Bank, found Andy Cairns, and took your underwear, took your trousers off. Tell us what happened.
Well, it's right before the concert. It's inside the concert hall. It's just little,
It's just a little, is it?
Yeah. Right.
Is it? It's quite
No,
big.
it's just a commercial label there. It's inside the concert hall, and, well, I just asked him to do it, and he said yes.
So you went up to him and you said, hello, my name's Robbie. Do you mind if I take my trousers off and show you my underwear?
Yeah.
And he said, fine, go ahead.
Yeah.
Really? Did you mention Most Wanted at all?
Yeah.
Ah.
He said you like to do such perverted things.
Ah. Hey, fine. Good. Well, Robbie, thank you very much. We'll send you a big goodie bag for your trouble.
Yeah.
And thank you very much. The only criticism is Nina said you have a bit too much boxer short on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So obviously the girls would like them short. How do you like them? Shorter, tighter?
Shorter and tighter.
Shorter and tighter, Robbie. Completely off, Nina?
Yeah, that'd be okay.
Next time.
Next time, Robbie, just nudity, please.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind.
So I send the goodie bags.
Pardon?
I send the
Nina sends the goodie bag and she'd like more male nudity. You don't know what you've said now, Nina. You're going to get lots. Robbie,
yeah?
Thank you very much. You're a brave man, and we'll send you a goodie bag. And here, especially for you, so that you can have fond memories of the day you took your trousers off with Andy, here's Therapy.
Bye.
Live at Popcorn, by the way, with us when we had our best show ever in front of the best club bed in the history of club beds. This is Live Therapy, Robbie in his boxer shorts, and Andy, a little drunk. All right, let's have some rock and roll, therapy, and misery!
Here comes misery, yeah, yeah. Coming back to make me pay, yeah, yeah. I wanted you haunting me, but not just yet. Give the memories time to blossom into regret. You come to my house, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're nothing. Oh, you're nothing. You say you need friends or something. You got my feeling guilty. Get away from me, I'm thinking. No way, this again. You come standing to face me. You're betrayed. Like I should say something or ask you to stay. And now you're gonna go, oh girl, you're maybe. I always left you wanting, but now I want you to leave. You can't talk about the things that you say you left behind, while you lead me down the alleys in the ghettos of your mind. I can't let you go. the way you've been. You die alone. Body's alone. Here comes the misery. Yeah, yeah. Coming back to make me pay once again. I wanted you haunting me, but not just yet. Give the memories time to fester into regret. You can run, call the cops, cry your rights out, give them the line. You can say, I'm at your face, but you do these things to yourself anyway. I could never be with you. This is over, this is over, this is over.
Fascinating the research you can find on the World Wide Web. I think you know what I mean. It's almost time for us to go home another time and say to Nina, well, come on, Nina, let's get the leathers out, because that's what we do every night, don't we, Nina?
Certainly is.
Certainly is, and we'll be doing it again tonight. Thank you for joining us this evening. Just a quick few messages. England narrows it down. This is Miriam from Beirut in Lebanon. Hello, Miriam. We love you here. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, Miriam. And say hello to someone in Club Dead tonight, Simon. Simon and Ben. Do we have a Simon and a Ben? We do. Your Simon, which one's Simon?
Yeah.
Hello, Simon.
Hi.
Your sister writes in, your loving sister Sarah says, happy birthday because you're 17 today. Poor old Simon's been sitting there acting like a 21-year-old, but he's only 17. She also says, good luck in your driving lesson tomorrow. But as far as I know, I'm not having any driving lessons tomorrow. Well, thanks anyway, Sarah. And also, Bananu, please say happy birthday to our good friend Volker Barth in Germany, 24. Happy birthday, Volker. And I just feel generous today. Happy birthday to Angie from Terry and Kids. And Angie is 33 today and should, of course, be tuned into VH1 and not MTV. Because all of us here on MTV are under the age of 30 and will remain so forever. Thank you. Thank you, Club Dead. I think you're guilty, you lot. We'll see you again tomorrow evening with live music from Soul to Soul, and expect Jazzy B to be going Shay Ray. In the meantime, check out Lisa on her single, and also she will have a new album out, a debut album out in January?
Actually, about February.
February.
Get your facts right, Ray.
Well, it's not that far off, Lisa, is it?
Far enough.
You know, you should see my normal research. So you've got an album out already, have you, Lisa? She has an album out in February, and if you want to hear more of Lisa, get the single. And also, of course, on the Help Bosnia War Child album, you can hear Lisa singing along with Oasis.
Yes.
Pretty good research, Lisa, I reckon. It's been lovely meeting you.
You too, darling.
And you... Dear me. Sometimes it's hard being a man, but more about that later. Thank you very much for watching. Here's Lisa with a song from the new album out in February. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
I love you so, and I need you, baby, though you say no. And why do you resist me? Baby, why don't you just kiss me? If you say you'll leave me never, oh baby, I will be your girl forever. Oh baby, we can face the world together. Oh baby, 'cause this love's on my mind all the time. Love, in love, love for love. Hey. have never known a man like you. A man who does the things you do. And I wonder if you're coming home soon. Let's turn this into something new. If you say you'll leave me never, oh baby, we will be your girl forever. We can face the world together. Oh baby, 'cause this love's on my mind all the time. In love, love for life. Hey, falling in love, in love, in love, in love for life. Hey, yeah, yeah, hey, hey. I'm in love for life. I'm in love with you. Can you feel the groove? I'm in love for life. In love, love for life. Hey, falling in love, in love, in love, in love for life. Hey, I'm in love for life. I'm in love with you. I'm in love for life. I'm in love with you. I'm in love for life. I'm in love with you. Can you feel that groove? I'm in love for life. I'm in love for life. I'm in love for life. Love for life. I'm in love for life. I'm in love with you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Most Wanted, sponsored by Motorola Paging.